Hola, hola. MK Marathon Lanze Bakir Bafritu Local Soccer 101 Bafritu brought to you by from the Street Podcast channel Bafritu. Share. Today we're gonna deal with and we're gonna look into some very, very exciting moments. And we're gonna look into some heartbreaking moments also. But most of all, we're gonna look into some sensitive moments. We're gonna deal with some sensitive things today, guys. And I want us to take the message positively and not negatively and bring about changes. But before we dive into that, Papito, welcome to the number one podcast right here, right here in Namakwalen Papito. Guys, I received a comment on TikTok or Facebook or YouTube. I don't know, I'm not sure. I received a comment from a young man. This young man wants to know, why am I not posting about their club? And he went further. He said, if it was Greg would have covered all the games. So I went back and came out and answered him on the platform where he commented on. And I said, okay, let me deal with this thing as a public thing and make everyone aware, because I'm getting a lot of questions like this, guys, and it's good for me to deal with this thing on public platform like this. So sometimes guys ask me about the picture, they want pictures, they want clips, they want what. There's no problem about it. There's no problem about it. Believe me, trust me, there's no problem about it, guys. And I want to give anyone the satisfaction of answering that young boy to my fullest capability and ability. Look, I know this is going to be sensitive, but now I get having mood. It's having mood fair. I get having mood. So now I deal with sensitive things. So I know, guys, I'm black, I'm African, I know, but let the race of this channel not hinder the process of what the channel stands for. Be delayed by people who is low-key racist, who is looking the other direction because of my color, because who operates in this channel, which is me, which is an African. Guys, originally, so to say, I come from Northwest, Kitwa Northwest. And I know I'm very privileged, I'm very grateful that I'm being accepted. I am being accepted in Namakwalen. I know. But to fully stretch that, I need the support of Namakwalen for this channel to grow, for this channel to reach its objectives, for this channel to reach its aim, its vision. There must be support from Namakwalen people. Support in what way? And it goes back to those to that guys, to that young man's question. Sometimes I go live, not sometimes, a lot. I go live a lot, and then I go to my insights just to check. Now I guess now. I'm not a John Cena. I see, I want to put out everything. This channel is not run by people who don't know what they're doing. We see most those people. They open podcasts and then they don't know what they're doing. This channel is not run by them. This channel is run based on figures, based on numbers, based on practical and reality. And those are figures laid out. Those are figures documented, filed to measure the progress of this channel. Oh, but it's fine. I'll explain. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, I go to my insights of all my platforms and I check who engage, who views, how long do they watch those figures. And then I see 77% of people who watch the videos doesn't subscribe to my YouTube channel. They doesn't follow. They only like. Now I know there are three types of people. You find people that love you, you find people that like you find people that support you. Now, someone can support you but don't like and love you. Someone can like you but don't love and support you. Someone can love you and don't support and like you. You understand what I'm trying to say, guys? You see where I'm going? So you have to distinguish between those three things. You have to distinguish. That's why there is insight in podcasts to show you that what you are missing, who you are missing. So 77% of those people, they don't subscribe. I don't know why. And then I go deeper. I go to look the country. I go to look the provinces. And then I see less than 65 of those people that within the 77 are people of Namakwaland that doesn't really support the channel. That doesn't really look in the direction of the channel. 65%. 100% of the people that follows me and like and subscribe. It's from Gauteng. It's from wherever. It's from wherever. It's out of the country. It's wherever. I was surprised seeing that 1% of Indian people view. I was surprised to see 3-5% of Kenya people view what I'm watching. But it just shows you that we are going somewhere. The content is reaching the necessary countries. We don't know sometimes. We don't know who's going to watch. We don't know who that person going to like. You understand that? So I said to the boy, I'm not Greg. I will never be Greg. I cannot be Greg. For him to see some of his club pictures on my channel, to see me go out, take pictures of the club, their club must 100% stand behind me because I'm pushing that club. You see that club, I'm taking pictures. I push them. I push them with the little power I have of media. I push. That video clips I'm making, I push. It's not for my own benefit. No, it's not for my own benefit. That's why no one asked me to do this. No one asked me to open this channel. No one did this. But I'm a football player. I'm a football player. I can play football. I know. I know how difficult it is for those boys playing in that square field. I know how difficult it is to give a 90 for the coach. I know how difficult it is for those boys, for those guys to get their names out there. I was there. I come from there. I played on those levels. So, to Batotusa Majid, I want to help these guys, give them exposure. And that must be one of the biggest goals I want Namakolan people to see. That's what this channel is trying to do, is to push the local soccer stars and to change the image of Namakolan football. You understand, guys? So what I'm basically saying to that boy is, for you to expect something from me, you need to follow me. And then your expectations will be met. But if you don't follow me, don't expect anything from this channel. Don't expect anything from this channel. I know who supports me. I know which club supports me. I know which club doesn't support me. I don't do favors for anyone. No one does favors for me. No one does favors for me. The only support I need is from you guys. Because you are the guys who makes this channel grow and who makes this channel reach its goals and missions and visions and objectives. You guys. You guys. Not anybody else, but you guys who watch, who loves, who likes, who supports this channel. You understand what I'm trying to say? I'm not here to cover games for fun. I'm not here to cover games because I like that club, I like that club. No. I'm here to change the image of Namakolan football. Nobody asked me to do that. I'm doing it by myself. I'm here to push Majida. And when I say push Majida, I'm here to give soccer players who have the skill, who have the talent, players like Buki that really have the skill, players like Lundi, who really has the agility, who really has the brilliance, the IQ, the football IQ. I'm just mentioning a few guys, but there is a lot of big players, a lot of good players here in Namakolan. And I'm not mentioning right now, I'm just using those two guys as quick references and quick examples. You understand what I'm trying to say, guys? So that's my main aim of this channel. So if I don't follow your channel, doesn't mean it doesn't mean you don't have a star player there. I know of that star player, but not because what? This channel doesn't do favors. If you support me, I support you. If you don't support me, I don't support you. It's like that. There are people out there that supports this channel. There are people out there that support this channel. This is media. This is not a door-to-door campaign. This is media. I don't have to go door-to-door here in Namakolan for people to subscribe to my channel, for people to like my channel. No. Okay, back on there, I'm putting it on the clouds. People decide there on the clouds whether they subscribe or not. You understand what I'm saying? Don't look at my channel in a racial matter or in a racial way. What's important here is the aim, the goal, and the mission. What the channel is trying to succeed. What the channel is trying to do. That's the very, very important thing that needs to happen. So if you support me, I will support you. Yes, Greg puts everything out there on Facebook. Very good. Very good what he's doing. He has his reasons why he's doing it. And me, I'm not part of his reasons. But the guys I know around Yenamakwaland who really pushes information of football, I'm grateful for them. I give them acknowledgement on my channel. Last episode I was talking about the Kaima boys who's doing a very excellent job. I utilize their information. If you can see, I follow them on Facebook. It's not like I just go on their Facebook and I grab their information and then no. There was once a time I contacted them. I said, guys, come please, man, work with me. I want us to collaborate. I want us to collaborate. Then they decided to say, no, I'm doing this for my own personal gain. They don't want to work with people like that. So, what do you guys want me to do? Go to their feet, pray at their feet to collaborate with me. And I'll never do it. I'll never do it. But I give them acknowledge. I still give them acknowledge. I acknowledge what they're doing. I acknowledge what they're doing. I support. I go there. I follow them. It's very exciting. I'm so excited when I see they drop something. I want to be part of their discussion. I want to be part of their Facebook channel. But I can't because they don't want to work with me. Why? What's the case? You understand? So what I'm trying to say, guys, is I also need support. I also need support, and I need your support so that we can deal with these things. So that we can deal with these things. From the viewers, from the community members. I don't want your money. But I just want you to watch the talent that I put outside of your own brothers and sisters. Just subscribe so that you can all the time see their development in football and in any sport that I might cover one time. You understand what I'm trying to say, guys? So please, let's not take this thing out of context. I hope you listen to the positive mind to say that I want to move forward positively, and I can only do that if I get your support so that I can support you, young men, everyone listening to this. If your club doesn't support me, don't expect anything from me. Talk to Greg, talk to whatever those guys you know. Talk to those guys. We're doing the same thing, basically. But don't go on my comment section there and then one can say. Don't do that. One guy at the stand, he one can say, one can say. But what I recognize about him, what I like about it was I can see he's someone who is looking at what I'm doing closely. He hear what I'm saying closely. He's someone who follows what I'm saying. And that's what I like. That's what made him anger about what I say all the time on my episodes. Because I can see Amjita is someone who really follows what I'm saying on my episodes. He's not someone who talks and doesn't know what he's talking about. You see? So let's engage in the progress of this channel, guys. Everyone in Amakoland, let's engage. Even though you are, yes, some people are not all of the people are football lovers, local football lovers. But how, Clemena, your brother, your nephew is playing for that club. He's playing for that club. So it gives you enough. If you support your nephew or your brother, if you like your brother, if you love your brother, then you will subscribe to the channel, to Local Soccer 101 channel, to From the Street podcast channel. You will subscribe. You'll go to YouTube. You will subscribe. And our subscribers will grow. And the channel will grow. And scouts will take us serious. Bigger platforms will take us serious. Some of the plans I cannot initiate them because there is no support from locals. There is no support from locals. So I cannot initiate my plans. But talk about the plans of this channel. It's a story for another day. But today, I hope we listened about what I'm saying, guys. Support me so I can support you. All the clubs, support me. I will support you. I will support you. And remember what I'm saying, and I like to say this, with the little power of media invested in me, the little you see, with your help, we can reach a bigger platform and we can grow together. Thank you, Bafito, for listening. Thank you. And I appreciate you. Moving forward, Kakama Juventus lost out in the playoffs. We know they lost out. They went as far as humiliating themselves. They went as far as humiliating themselves further. They went on going to the high courts, trying to fight Safa to be treated fairly. Now, guys, I say this in my life, and I'm going to say it again. Kakama Juventus brought this up to themselves. When they lost against teams, they were just supposed to pack their bags, come back home. When they lost against teams and they heard Safa is changing, they should have just packed their bags and come back home. Because people who really needed to make sure that before Kakama Juventus play teams, we are on the same page with Safa throughout the session, throughout the playoffs, was the same people who supported them in that court, with that court order. The same people, because they didn't do their job. Now they want to rectify their mistakes using Kakama Juventus, using the club. The Safa of the Northern Cape was supposed to help these boys, to help this club play fair grounds. They were supposed to make sure that this club play and lose or play and win fairly. Because me too, I'm against it. Losing out on teams and then you hear, no, Limpopo is not coming, whoever is not coming. Guys, you are out. How? But if the people of Safa, of Northern Cape, did their job and said, guys, there is no conclusion on Limpopo if Limpopo is coming tomorrow. So our team is not taking part in this until we have a final verdict or a final decision what we're doing with those two clubs. Are we taking them out, or are we giving them the benefit of the doubt? If we give them the benefit of the doubt, push this thing back a day so that we can see if they are coming tomorrow. If they are not coming tomorrow, the whole setup of the tournament, the whole layout will change because two clubs are out now. If people were doing their jobs of this the Safa Northern Cape, then the outcome for this club would have been better. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. There is no way you can fight a big institution like Safa. A big institution like Safa. Kali lawyer, there's something you're gonna come for. What happened to the points Chiefs were supposed to go into the top 8? The case were won, but what happened? You fill out the blanks. You fill out the blanks. They still didn't go into the top 8. They still didn't play top 8. Yes, the top 8 play without Chiefs. Now I give it to Bafich. But what I'm saying is that these boys were not supposed to humiliate themselves like that. Going on the ground, letting be put off by the security, all this. That's humiliation, bro. No, Namapaland, Northern Cape has so much experience, so much big players, so much talent, raw talent. And you go as far as that to humiliate yourself there. Moving forward, Bafit. But what I can tell you is, without favor, without fear, Kakamas will be preparing for the new season. They will be preparing for the new season as their judgment was unfortunate and was not handed in their favor. It has been a long, very, very exhausting day for those guys. But they will be back in the ABC Mutsipe stream for this coming season. They are back in Kakamas. The club can run, and they are preparing for the season that's coming. That's what I can tell you. Moving forward is that the Benfica tournament update. Now, guys, the Benfica tournament update was very exciting. It was very, very exciting. The first update until this update. This is the last update. This is the final day of the tournament. This is the final day of the tournament. Someone had to take the prize. Someone had to take the prize. So on that day, I've never experienced the magnitude of football since I opened this channel. I've never experienced the magnitude of football on that level like I did this past Sunday. No. Nelly D skip up it. Nelly local D skip up it. Local football on his best. So what happened was Kakamas United took on an Olympics in the final. But before that, I want to talk about the games that built up to this. I want to touch Benfica and Kakamas United. I want to touch that one. Now, I had a press conference with the captains. Ask the captains.
I know.
Ask Boca.
Man, Captain Boca.
You have played against this team for a long time. You were even part of this team.
Very determined.
Then Captain Boca said, yes.
You amongst the players,
he is encouraging his players.
You know their strengths, you know their weaknesses. You've been trained
to properly execute the V1.
Tell me,
and
what
to man mark
can you
stay with their men
of Benfica, which we also know big institution.
And I also talked to Captain Jele,
Said, you
the
are
vice
playing a
captain.
Benfica.
I talked
That
to
you
him,
have some
and he assured
luckily for you,
Benfica that they are here to
coming into the
win.
league, into the Mutimbi League,
Now,
you will
this is the
be facing
mistake
old
I think
Benfica again.
Benfica made. They could have won Kagamas United. Yes, they could have won them. But this is the mistake they made. They changed the lineup. They changed the lineup. They changed the lineup, and the players they put in wasn't ready to start that game. Wasn't ready, wasn't physically fit, wasn't mentally fit to start that game. They made a lot of changes. Took out Dino, the two Dinos, changed the back four, took Maya from false nine, put him into the back line there. Big mistake. And it has been a mistake they keep doing. And I don't know what they're trying to do, but it's not working. I've seen it. You have seen it. Everybody has seen it. It's not working with Maya at the back, but it does work with the back four. They played against young controllers. They played against a new secret. It does work with those guys. Yes, yes. That boy did make mistakes against young controllers, but he's a football player. Football players make mistakes in the game. You just hope that you don't concede from the mistakes, but you make mistakes, and you encourage the player come back stronger the next time. And he did rectify his mistakes. He went into the new secret game and he played outstandingly. So why you change a formation, a back four formation that worked in the game you played? Because New Secret is not an easy team to play. They can take you pound to pound the same way Kakamas United can take you. So why change your back four? That's the mistake they made. And that's where they got punished. That's where they got punished. Maya is not a defender. Maya is an attacking midfielder. He's an attacking player. He's programmed like that. That's why you could see against New Secret doing all those dummy runs there in front of those back line of New Secret, confusing the boys. Because Maya has experience. He's experienced. He knows those things. Being coached, being instructed by higher coaches that knows tactics. So using him there gives you an advantage up front. For guys like Fikey to run, for guys like Skipper to run if you want Skipper, for guys like Boca and the two Dinos to play the football, they and make those passes. You understand? So that Maya can do those dummy runs and score. You see, we saw how he scored against New Secrets. But it's okay. That's the mistake they did. And Kakamas United capitalized and won them 1-0. I hope they're gonna learn from their mistakes. Moving forward to the other loser division. Moving forward to the loser division, I want to talk about those two rivalries. I want to talk about Celtic United of Stanko and Uprising.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah. You can
hey, this guys.
You had chances,
Now,
but you couldn't capitalize.
these two clubs
I talked to your opponent,
they are very
the Falcons of
young
Bersen.
players.
They say
Few, maybe two,
they are not
three
happy. They are blaming the referee. Some of them blaming the referee.
seniors there in the
Some of
squad,
them
but
says
they are very young
they
players,
will get
very
revenge
exciting
when they go
young
to
players.
Steinkov. What do you guys think about
If
that?
I have to talk about exciting young players of Celtics, I'm talking about Black Jesus, Skaran Kobese, jersey number 7, very calm on the ball. He knows what he's doing, can make those passes if he has to, can go into the box and he can score. Very exciting player. Celtics have there in Steinkov. Player I enjoy watching that boy on the ball. And then Uprisers had one of the players of Sparrows, the big player, Master Chef, the cooker, there in the midfield. Very, 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 very exciting when he's on the ball. plays like the Master Chef of Orlando Pirates, Sipombule, aka the Spoiler. Plays like yes, two eyes at the back of his head, can easily hit the ball, can do things as easy as it can be. That boy. That's how interesting he is when he's on the ball. Very calm in the midfield. He can push up high. He can change a game for you if you bring him in a second half. So those two teams they went pound to pound, and you could hear the rivalry as I went back to the stands, talk to the guys. You can hear that these guys they are they know the competition, they know it, and that's the wealth. That's the wealth of the Mongolian football. The richness in these young boys competing to each other. It means something. You understand? It means something. So then that battle was won by those. That battle was won by Celtics. Was won by the Black Jesus, Scarlett Benson, and they went into the final. Into that final, they played AFC Leicester of Bella. Now AFC Leicester, there's nothing very exciting about it. I don't want to lie to you. There's nothing exciting about them. They have players, yeah, players they can play football, but not really something I can see that it's very exciting. But they are players that have big hearts. They know football. They listen to the coach and they execute. And that helped them against the Celtics to take Celtics to penalties, of which they did win the penalties.
Celtics is sending their jersey number 10.
Goalkeeper of AFC Leicester making a couple of saves there to win it for the boys. To take nothing away from the boys, you want to say congratulations. They went away with 15K there, 15,000 there, and the medal. And no, they didn't get medals. I just say and the medal, so that you understand. But they did win the 15K. Celtics won the 10K there, 5K difference, not that much, blah blah blah. But anyway, at least there's a 5,000 difference. Then the big one was, of course, Olympics against Kakamas. So throughout the semifinals, throughout the two to the finals, it was Namaqualand versus the Kaima. Yes, the Kaima took the losing division with the runner-up of Namaqualand, but the big one was to happen. Olympics defending and playing for the bragging rights of Namaqualand. Now, who does South Africa send if they want to keep the bragging rights of South Africa? Do they send the police officers to say, hey man, go and fight with that country there? Do they do that? Or do they send an army? Guys that patrol on the ground and goes behind enemy lines and destroy them behind enemy lines. Do they send those people or do they send my police? So, to step up. It was Kakamas United. It was the big club. It was the Juventus, big brothers in that squad. They came with the big guns. They came with Kaka. They came with best footballer in Kakamas. They came with your Kaza. It wasn't an easy task, guys. Tight ship, controlled there by Olympics. The battle was messy. Kakamas United drawing first blood, leaving Olympics stranded. Olympics coming back with an equalizer. Kakamas was scoring the first goal. The stadium was alive. Ladies were dancing. And Olympic scored.
You can see that's why they call it
The whole soft grass
that's why they
was
call
alive
it soft ground.
on an equalizer. I'm just talking about an equalizer. So it tells you the bragging rights. It tells you the bragging rights.
Kagamas keeping that one in
It tells you the bragging rights. So
Kata.
as Olympic scored the second goal,
But taking that one from Kata. Pogba
I'm
not
telling
taking
you,
any.
people were crying everywhere. People were crying. Those women, they were quiet. Everyone was running. Very, very, very beautiful goal from Pogba. Very, very beautiful. Out of the 18. Nicely, swiftly strike into the far corner there of the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper of Kakama United trying everything, trying to stop that one, but unfortunately couldn't stop it. It was too beautiful. It was too great. And then Pogba giving the Purple Army the win there. I think with this win, it must go into the books of history to say that Olympics coming from a goal down to beat Kakamas United plus Juventus combined. I mean, a club they struggled within the season of last year, but in this tournament they came back and they won the bragging rights for Namaqualand. So they took the top. They took the top spot there, taking the 30k, going home with the 30k and the bragging rights, and Kakamas United going home with 20k, of which they came with guys like Kalu, with Katsa, but they couldn't take this one from the Namaqualand Giants. It wasn't easy, guys. It was a battle. It was a battle, but the Purple Army standing tall there, taking this one and bringing it home for Namaqualand. Benfica could have never done that. Please, Benfica. Aye. So this is the last bullet we're going to talk about. It's something that's happening this weekend in Stankoff. It's the Black Stars Women's Month tournament. I think this is going to be the last Women's Month tournament because Women's Month, yeah, fair love fit. So you cannot keep coming up with these Women's Month tournaments. So I think this is going to be the last one. And Black Stars having clubs there like Benfica in it, big clubs like Benfica, big clubs like your All Stars, Olympics are also in there again. It's gonna be a rumble, Bafito. Young Controllers is also in there also as a big club. But let's look into the features. The features there will be Benfica FC against Celtics United. And then it will be Students FC against Black Stars. Then it will be Ray Madrid playing there with Rangers. And then it will be All Stars FC playing with Sundowns FC there. Then it will be Young Controllers playing on an Olympics who won the Benfica tournament. Going into that tournament with high hopes. Going into that tournament with boosted egos. So I'm telling you, that's something to watch. Strikers FC going against Uprisers FC of Berser, and then Mikey's Clove Academy going up against Heroes FC there. It's going to be a lineup of features that will be there. So guys, go out in numbers, go watch the tournament, pay the money that you need to pay. If it's 100 rand, in to keep. It's going to be of your best interest. So what I want to quickly touch there is the Rangers. Rangers is not from Namaqualand, they're not from Northern Cape, they are from the Western Cape. So they came all this way to participate in Namaqualand tournaments. Why? Because they say they like the experience of Namaqualand. They say the football of Namaqualand involves them give them a better perspective of how to play. And that's what we want to hear. I asked the captain, what do you say about my channel? Now the captain was happy, says, when they are that side, they watch my channel, and my channel keep them up to date with what's happening here in Namakolan football.
Right now, I'm standing here next
You see the benefit of this channel, guys.
Rangers.
So that's why, Bafetu,
Take the stage.
I need you to support me
Playing right now.
so that I can support these
They are
guys,
going to play a fearful
so that we can.
and a dangerous.
Tomorrow we want a club from Kimberley to come and play in Namakolan, participate in a tournament in Namakolan,
And we know that they are ready.
because this channel
We are going to hear from
have exposed the talent of Namakolan.
but I want to
Have exposed the philosophy, the football philosophy of Namakolan to other places within the province, or even without the province.
So those are the guys.
You understand what I'm trying to say? So Kopatusha Bafetu, I need your help. I need your help. This is what I want you to do. Take your data, put it in your phone, go to YouTube, subscribe Bafetu. And this must go out to all the clubs that I just mentioned right now. Go and subscribe Bafetu. If you are a club member who have already subscribed, talk to Majita. Tell Majita, hey man, you remember from the Street Podcast channel. If they don't know, just say you remember MK Maradona. Yeah. Hey man, go to YouTube there, subscribe on YouTube there. Search from the Street Podcast channel and subscribe. Ritu Samjita, Remo support, so that you guys can help me out. You understand me, once again? So please, man, help me, once again. Subscribe, Bafetu, man, subscribe. So there you have it, Bafetu. Lovely episode 4. Your host, MK Maradona, Local Football 101. This channel is for the local people. Bafetu, Galerata, like I always do. I want to close the channel like I always do. Bafetu, tell me, if you don't watch our content, what the hell are you wasting your data with? Tango! Each other.